Alright, how's it going, guys? This is a very strange place for you to find me, but we're in this one wide claustrophobic hallway here down at Bedrock because I'm looking for lava. And amazingly, if I was doing anything but looking for lava, I would have found it already because lava's always in my way, but I haven't found any yet. Luckily, this has all been quartzite and marble. And I will make a proper tunnel like I normally make eventually. But right now I just need to find lava for today's video. But I wanted to show you guys this real quick before I forget. You can find graphite, redstone, sulfur, and more importantly, diamonds at bedrock, anywhere below lava level. So, and it's only level 2. Now this gave me crushed. It can give you, oh, there's another one. It can give you crushed or any gem. Like right there, I just got a regular diamond. So if you don't find one of the vanilla low enough that has diamonds, this is the old method of how to find diamonds for your crusher, which we're going to be needing fairly soon, because you will need 2 regular diamonds to do that. And then when we get to the let's see if I can find the recipe for the actual crusher here real quick. You can always make a pimp club too. Ain't nothing better than a pimp club. Can't believe I'm having the worst luck at finding. There's only 24 recipes. There it is. So there's the crusher. We need 2 diamonds for that. Now for the shredder, we will need better quality gems, but we'll get to that when we get to that point. But I'm going to go ahead and keep digging and see what I can do to find us some lava, because we're going to go to the nether today. I haven't even heard any lava yet. And yes, I have my map turned so I can't cheat and see it off in the distance. I don't like using the map in that way. Think I heard something. I don't know if it was lava, but it might be a cave. Anyways, I'll come back to you when I find it. And we will get on to our next part of today's video. See you in a bit. Alright, it took me a bit of doing, but I found lava. Literally right behind that block. I had to block it back up to keep it from coming in on me. Problem is, I hear, or I heard, a zombie. I now hear a bat, which means this could be a cave, and that could just be one block of lava. And we need to make a portal, so I need 10. Now where in the heck did that lava go? Okay, I know it's right there. How in the heck am I missing it? I should be right on top of where that cobble is. Well, I know it's here. I can hear it. Okay, this is getting really annoying. If I break that, yeah, right there. And there's literally cobble blocking. Really? I was that close. Okay, so this is just an underground bit here. I guess I went up too high. I am on 11 now. Alright, so there is more than enough here to do what we need to do. So, give me just a few minutes. It'll be a matter of seconds for you, but give me just a few minutes. I'm going to carve out an area to do what we need to do, and I will meet you back up at the factory in just a bit. Be right back. Alright, so I just got done cooking up a bit of iron because we need to make a bucket. I looked up coke oven to see what I needed in iron so I could get some of that done, and now I got coke oven on the brain. But we only need 3 iron for this. We also need to make a basin. So there is our basin, which I can go ahead and get thrown in here. There's my screwdriver tip mold from last time. And for a bucket, we need 2 curved, 1 regular, and our hammer. That'll give us a regular iron bucket. I'm going to put that back. So we're going to take our basin. We also need to make a faucet. Now, do I remember what that recipe is? I'm going for like every different option here, but apparently I don't remember or can't figure it out. So we're making a faucet. We need this. It's 3 with them under. I thought I did that. Wasn't that like it's kind of blended in? Maybe that's why. Basically what we're going to do is, rather than do the bucket trick of using water and lava to make the blocks, or without getting a level 3 pickaxe, because breaking obsidian with a granite pickaxe is a real pain in the ass, we are going to pour our stuff. Now this is too hot to handle right now from me just cooking the iron. Yeah, too hot to pick up right now. That is what I figured. Actually, you know what? I broke my pickaxe, so we can throw that in there. And now it should not be too hot to handle. It is not. So we can just do that. That'll give me my scrap back. And then I can break this. And we can go on our merry way. So we're going to take a little bit of lignite. It's not going to take a whole lot of fuel to do this because the lava is already hot. It is going to cool off just a bit. But we have us a basin. We have a crucible. We got a burning box, which is very inefficient. And we got a faucet. By the way, I should tell you, faucets can pour into molds. So if you want to, you can use them that way. I never do. but it is an option. Greg likes to point out the fact to me all the time when I'm trying to redstone, check the redstone on my molds, that you can send the redstone just to the faucet, and then you don't have to worry about if the mold is set to pour or not, because it'll pour from the faucet being hit. By the way, that was our first tunnel. Went that way, hit red granite, had to come this way. That first one I went way down there and never found any. Now, back in the day, we used to be able to do this without even needing to heat up the crucible because the lava didn't lose heat. But Greg has changed it since, and now we have to heat it up. But we don't have to heat it up that much. So we're going to break this out. We're going to put that there. Break that out. I'm going to put our crucible on top. Our basin down there. We're going to stick our faucet right there. That's what we will interact with to pour. And now we're just going to do that. We'll stick a bit of lignite in here, which I should only need one of. And yes, this is cooling off while I'm dicking around, but it's okay. Alright, line that up. And I really need to be able to see a bit better here. We just gotta wait for this to get hot. Once it gets hot, we really won't have to worry too much about heating it up anymore. We should be able to do quite a few of these. Like, I'm going to pour that one, put that one in, you'll see it's still ready. Pour that one, grab another one, it's ready. Pour that one, and just rinse and repeat until we have all 10 blocks that we need. I really need to put this bucket over here. It would make this way easier. Alright, now we're getting to where it's almost cooled off. As that solidified really fast. 9, can I get one more out of this? Aha, I can. Alright, so there's the 10 we need. Let's check our temperature. We're at 12, we can pick it up. And there we go. Now we have our 10 that we need, and we can build us a portal to the Nether. Which I'm going to go up to about probably about 20 or so. And that's where I'm going to put this. Well, where is that? We had a tunnel we built. In this marble. Right here. This will work. That's going to be a pain in the ass. But we can deal with it. Gold! That was pyrite. I seen that. Alright, so let's build our portal. And I'm going to have to get some of this crap. By the way, this is the redstone I got while down there. It's actually a pretty decent way of getting redstone. You get all kinds of different gems while you're doing it. Does not look like I have a level 3 pickaxe on me, so we're going to use a hammer. By the way, in case I didn't mention it, you can pour stone tools. So using a hammer to get the rocks is not really necessary anymore. We can now just throw the red granite in. You get 9 material for 1 block rather than the 3 rocks you're going to get. Probably. You can make 3 pickaxes out of 1 block. So if you're using granite tools, meld it. Way better. Alright, now we just need something to light a fire. And there we go. Now let's just hope we can find nether quartz as easy as it was to build the portal. Alright. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Okay, that's not cool. That's really not cool. And I don't have any arrows on me. Good thing I've got something to relight my portal. Come on. Shoot one right. Oh, come on. Come on. Get one right here, right now. Ah, I missed it. Oh, it went over its head. There we go. Return to sender, baby. Okay, so that's probably the worst entrance to the nether I think I've ever had, with the best entrance to the nether I've ever had. And my sound is off, so luckily y'all didn't have to hear all that, because I turned mobs off because I had zombies outside again. I didn't want to be annoyed with it in the video, and now I hear another one. Alright, so welcome to the nether. You'll see we have clay in here. This is red clay. I do believe that's the potassium one. Yeah, KO. This one you can get potassium out of. And there's a nether bumble. Those are very useful, but from what I understand, very dangerous. You definitely want a bumble suit for them. So I have not messed with them yet. XAR did on the old GT6 server. And we probably will this time. I cannot believe there's a fortress right there. That is awesome. Alright, now that I've played Firefighter for a little bit, we need to find some quartz. So anybody that's played GT in the past will know, right there it is, that GregTech used to have ores in the nether. Even if you played GT6 in the past, you will know that Greg had ores in the nether. Well, that is no longer. There are no ore veins in the nether anymore. Greg said that the nether should not be a mining dimension because, well, that's what I used it for. I love mining in the nether because netherrack is way faster to mine through than stone, and you don't have the issue of different stone layers getting in your way. And there she is. I knew I heard you. So, heck on it. Come on, stop being a pain. I got a video to make. Yeah, get. Missed it. Get down here far enough, I'm gonna hit you in the face with a pickaxe. Come on, get back down here or go up there. Yeah, that'll work. Get up there far enough that you can't see me. Yeah, she can still see me. Okay, so what we're here for, I'll try to do this without her being annoying. If y'all see my short video that I made a few back, these guys really like to troll me while trying to make a video. This is not my first go around with them. But what we want is this right here. This is nether quartz, which now comes in a layer rather than a vein. We're going to use the hammer because we want it crushed. I don't want to have to take it back and manually crush it. And we should get, I do believe, 2 out of each one. I got 20, 24, so we'll get 4 out of each one. So anyways, there's no veins. Your nether quartz is now in these bands, I guess you would call them. Or veins. Yeah. I hear you back. Alright, we're going over here. She's just going to be annoying. And if you see that right there, that is the other way of getting ores in the nether. There's some right there too. They're what I at least call a sulfide cloud. So anything like tetra, cobalite, anything you can roast, anything that's a sulfide, you can find in these clouds randomly around the nether. There's galena too. I've seen those. Man, they are just going to be a pain today. You gonna light this for me, or do I gotta do it? Come on, shoot me right here. Come on. You're just gonna be a pain. Alright, let me get a rock. Or a stick. A rock. I'll get a stick, I'll light my own damn portal. Alright. Figures I make one, it doesn't work. I'd actually gotten pretty good today. I've done like 4 of them, I think, in a row that lit on the first shot. There we go. Alright, so when we come back, I will don't shoot my portal again. When we come back, I will have to fix that. I still can't believe how nice of a spawn we got, though. And I probably do not have enough nether quartz for what I need to do, but I'm going to go get some arrows to take care of that pest out there, and I will come back when y'all don't have to listen to her scream. Yes, I still have to fix my entranceway there from when we put the pipe right through the middle of it. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to wash our quartz. So we're going to dump it in there. I've seen a couple pieces. I seriously doubt it's going to be anywhere near enough, but I've seen a couple pieces. We've got enough to make one. So, not the greatest, but it will work. So we get barite, we get board quartz, which I cannot say correctly. We get our washed nether quartz, but the important thing is we get ephrin. And we also got white fluorite. Ephrin is your first majorly fortune 2. There are a few others, but if we look up fortune, you have vibranium, which is fortune 5. but it is also a fusion material. You're not getting that anytime soon. You have basalt powder, which I think we might actually have a way of making. No, wait a minute. Not the powder. We could make the other stuff that you make with the powder, but you can't make the powder. You would actually have to have another mod for that. Jade, which is a gem that you can randomly find, or you can get it in a vein. You can get it from chrysolite, but then you're probably not going to get gems from it. It'd be a real pain in the butt to get the gems that you need to make the pickaxe. Jade is a good Fortune 3. If you want to go that route, there is a way of getting jade into gems. You can literally just put it in an autoclave. It's one of the few gems that you can do straight into any of the gems that you want. Amber is another, which is Silk Touch. But this will be a little bit before we make this, because an autoclave is a lot of stainless steel. To be exact, it's 32 stainless steel. So, Fortune 3, that's your first real go-to to get you Fortune 3. You have that, which I have never heard of. I didn't even see it last time I was looking through these, so I have no idea where that comes from. And from the way it looks here, it is another, apparently Enderlicious adds it. So we don't have that one. Ironwood, that's only Fortune 1 and can be gotten through GregTech IC2 crop breeding, or you can get it in the Twilight. But again, it's only Fortune 1. Steel Leaf, again, you can get it through crop breeding. You can get it in the Twilight, but it has a kind of low durability. It's 131 durability. It is quality 3 and speed of 8, so that's not bad. But with it only being Fortune 2, we're going to skip these two because they're metallurgy garbage. Vibranium steel, we've already talked about. Solarium is Fortune 2. It's only quality 2. It's really fast at a speed of 15. But again, the durability is crap. It's only 128. A little bit worse than Steel Leaf. Now, granted, Solarium you can make with, I think it's soul sanding gold. So if you get a decent amount of gold, you could make a decent amount of them if you're really into the speed. But what we're here for is effort. And you will notice that effort is a quality 3, 500 durability, and Fortune 2. And looting 2, so it's also good to make a sword or an axe out of for killing cows, chickens, things like that. And so we're trying to get that. And the only way to really get it is by washing ancient debris, which is kind of hard to get. You can pick it up as small rocks in the nether. There's other ways of getting it, but it's kind of hard to get. Washing effort itself, which you're not going to get. And then nether quartz, which is what we're doing. Void quartz, not something you're going to get that I know of, at least. And then you can also get it from putting your nether quartz in a magnetic separator, but that's a harder way of getting it. You need a machine, obviously. You can get it from ancient debris sifting. I'm sure that's what all of these are. Nether quartz, that's if you could find it in a sand thing. You're not going to find those. But we're just going to get it this way and make a pickaxe out of that. And what that's going to do is give us a better chance of getting extra ores when we mine them. So this is our first way to potentially double our ores. With Fortune 2, you're probably not going to double the amount, but it will give us a bonus. And that's what we want to do right now. So I'm going to see what I can do to make a bit of arrows, which I do not have any feathers. And I don't recall there being any chickens around here. Alright, I'm not going to go make arrows. I'm going to go punch a couple more fireballs into their faces, and I will be back when I have enough of this to make a pickaxe with. Be right back. Alright, so went through literal hell and back, and I have almost 4 stacks. Broke another hammer and almost destroyed that one. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, there's the issue with the bandwidth of the pipe. Eventually you will run out. And luckily Greg made it so this stuff will just sit here and bounce. We don't have to worry about it jumping back in our inventory. That was quite a nice addition. It'll sit there and wash itself. Let's see. Oh, also, Jasper. Great material. I found some while I was down there digging around at Bedrock. I am going to see, because I don't think I actually have a gem of it. I'm going to wash it and see what we can get out of it. Because if we can get literally any kind of gem from it, we can make us fire star out of it. How much do I got here? 31. That's enough. We only need 27. So hopefully... Oh, nope, that's the end of it. 31 is what we get. I was going to say, hopefully I can get enough. I can make a axe or sword as well. But there is enough. That'll do what we need. And we got a bit of white fluorite out of that. That's nice. We'll need that later. And we can always sift this down if we need to make like comparators, stuff like that. Alright, so let's grab these 3. And I need to put my crucible back. And we still got lignite coal in there. Can this be mortared? No, I didn't figure so with it being quality 3. So we'll have a little extra left over in there. That's no real big deal. Oh, let's try this Jasper and see what we get. And we got a chip Jasper. And that will make us a halfway decent. Yeah. Shut up. And that's Adventure Team. That won't work. It has to be Jasper. It's the only gem I know of that works. And yes, I think I have better chance at getting the fire starters to light than I do the flint and tinders. But now we will get that melted. Hammerhead. Where is my... There it is, pickaxe. I'll go ahead and take this out so we don't have to worry about it jumping in there. And luckily, Efren is 2246, so it is going to get high, but it's not going to get too high. And I'm actually going to hold these in my hand just in case. Yep, start dumping really, really fast. Dump that. Nope. As I said, it gets really, really close. I should have used something other than that. Oh, it missed. Alright, so there you go. You got to see my first death. That's the basic. Not sure why that was not in my inventory, but okay. And there you go. There's my first death to the Crucible. It's inevitable. It was going to happen. I always die to a Crucible at least once. Blocks. There we go. Alright, so I will do that again and make my first pickaxe. If you do this, be careful. Use something that goes off quicker than lignite coal. Give me a minute. I'll be back. I'm making this pickaxe. Okay, don't mind all the complaining up there, because, well, I'm still in here getting more nether quartz, but I wanted to show you can find ancient debris in the nether as ore, which is a small ore, but there is ancient debris. So it is findable randomly as small ore. That's actually the first one I've ever seen, but since Greg added them, I haven't really been in here mining much. I've decided to go kind of big on this batch. I am getting a buttload of quartz. I even brought in my big hammer here. I broke the black granite one I had because I want to see. Yeah, I know you're still up there, still being a pain. I want to see if I can make a hammer and a pickaxe, because the hammer should have fortune as well, which will give me the ability to get extra quartz when I break it. Now, once we make a macerator, I'll be able, or a macerator, a crusher, I will be able to crush it and get double. But if I can get a little bit extra with a hammer, it'll be nice. So I'll be right back with you after I go wash this and see what we end up with. Alright, let's try this again. We have 10. That is enough to make our pickaxe and our hammer and leave us 1 and about a half over. I should be able to make a sword with the excess that we will have out of this. So let's get a sword mold made so we can just pour the sword directly. And for this, I'm just going to make a wooden sword. There we go. Throw that in there, and that will use up the wooden sword and give me a sword mill. And there is my new crucible. And let's see, we've got 49 left, so we didn't go through that much. So we're going to change this over to a whole lot of tinies. Yeah, tinies will work. I may have to put in, no. Let's do smalls. Smalls should be enough for what we're going to do, because basically we're going to go at this threefold of bears not blowing the hell up again. I guess this is a good time to point this out. You do not have to equal out your bit. It will equal it out automatically for you. Let's just make them into smalls. And we're going to throw that in this time. So my 3 ways of bears not blowing the hell up is 1, we're doing a much bigger batch. Instead of only 3 units, we're doing 10 and a half. So we're going to throw all that in there. Second of all, we're using the smalls, which means that it will go off faster. And the third bit is, once I get rid of this out of my face, I also have a piece of gold right here. And you will notice that what we threw in last time was granite pebbles that only have a weight of 10. And each one is a nugget. We're going to take gold, which has a weight of 2,142. It will really drop the temperature. Gold is a great thing to have when you're doing a crucible. Shut this daggone. Shut up, zombie. Gold is great because it mixes with almost nothing. You do have to watch with iron because it will mix with that and silver. But other than that, it doesn't mix with a whole lot. Also has a really high melting temperature or boiling temperature at 31. So it's really good to use for this. And I need to make sandstone. And let's see. We have our pickaxe head. We need our hammerhead, not arrowhead. Hammerhead. Yes, you absolutely should set this up before. Go out. Come on, go. You're not doing it this time. Now, unfortunately, that has now dropped that, I guarantee you, way too low, as you can see. But we now know that it should only take like one of these to get it back up. Because it should be relatively close. Let's see, what are we at? Oh, that dropped it down to 12. Alright, well, now to be extra safe, we're going to use nuggets. Or, you know, tiny's. Where is my flint and tinder? There it is. Alright, light that bad boy up. That is my hammerhead. I still need to go over and get the sword mold, but I am not leaving this unattended. I'm going to put the bronze just in case. That won't drop it quite as much as the gold did, but it'll drop it way more than the granite did, because this is a weight of 105, so it's 10 times more dense than what the granite was. Okay, now that should shut off quick enough. There's our hammer. There's our pickaxe, and there's our sword, and we still got just a little bit in there, so we had more than enough. Now, the hammerhead does not need to be grindstoned, but the sword does. And that'll give me another little piece we'll just throw in there to help cool that off a bit. And our pickaxe head needs to be there. We go. And for that one, I got a little bit too. Really, get your butt in there. Alright, so now with that, we have 3 new level 3 decent durability tools that are all fortune or looting 2. So there's our 50,000 durability pickaxe, our hammer, and our sword, which you'll see all say fortune looting on them, except for the pickaxe. I'm not quite sure why it says fortune and looting on the hammer and the sword. I don't know if that's a bug or not. Greg can determine that. But now when I go to break things that are gem based, like the quartz, I can get a little bit extra. And we will be using this weekend when we go over there and mine up our cassiterite and our bronze. Because even though we're not really going to mine the ore, or no, we are going to mine the ore now. I have fortune 2. How am I talking about? Even though we're not going to use the ore, we can now mine it, double it occasionally, but this will also give us extra on the smalls as well. There's a chance. If you have Silk Touch, it'll give you a better chance at getting a higher quality gem. Fortune will give you a higher quality of getting more drops. So if you're mining, especially like redstone, you really want to use fortune on it. They explode. But with that, I am done for the day. I got my new tools. I am going to go hunt down some chickens. I can see some on the map over there. Some of them are mine, but I'm going to go get some other ones and get some feathers, because those gas are being a pain. And I will see you guys hopefully in the live stream this weekend. If not, I will see you back here on Monday. Have a good one. See you next time.